Item number 15, selective traffic enforcement grant to include DUI enforcement and education efforts. This will be by Lieutenant Slade. Welcome.
Good evening, Mayor, City Council, filling in for Sergeant Houck. The annual selective traffic enforcement grant, this year's dollar amount is $92,500. Within that dollar amount, we've asked for an additional mounted radar unit within one of our new patrol vehicles. And also we have a radar unit to be dispersed within the city. So at the cost of about $8,500. We currently have two. Those two are about 18 years old. So this will be in addition to, so we'll now have a total of 3 radar trailers. Outside of that, the majority of the monies are spent on overtime operations. A lot of the operations recently that were used during the COVID period were used for general traffic enforcement. Those general traffic enforcement operations we utilized most of them for street racing. So on Friday, Saturday nights, we did a lot of enforcement in the Kmart, Kohl's parking lot, all those areas, Butte House, Yuba College, all those areas. So we're hoping to utilize those funds for those things. Also, we're in that budget we're using a lot of some of the monies for train the trainers. So we're asking for a DRE expert for an instructor so we can do in-house training, and also for our standardized field sobrieties and A-ride. So we're sending officers to instructor courses so we can do our in-house training. Everybody knows with COVID, even though COVID has hit, we're still mandated by post to offer so many hours of training for our peace officers, and this will help us utilize that because we've been strained somewhat by post or some of the courses being pushed through college campuses, and a lot of them are requiring vaccination cards for our officers to attend the course. And if they don't have the vaccination course card, they're not able to attend those courses. So it's made it somewhat difficult. So, and with that, like I said, there's no matching funds. So the alternatives is basically don't accept the grant. So my recommendations are to adopt a resolution authorizing the chief of police to accept the amount of $92,500 in the funding for the 21-22, the fiscal year for the grant runs on a federal fiscal year, which is October 1 to September 30th. And like I said, adopt a resolution to accept on behalf of the chief of police, and then also authorizing supplemental appropriation into the appropriate accounts for the 92.5.
All right, good stuff. Questions from the council before I open up the public hearing? Okay. Public hearing for the selective traffic enforcement grant is now open. If there are any members of the public who would like to address the council on this issue, please provide your statement via public comment. State your name and address for the record. Do we have any comments from the public on this item?
No public comment.
Okay. Hearing no further comment on this issue, I'm closing the public hearing, bringing the matter back to the council.
Through the mayor.
Yes.
Move to adopt a resolution authorizing the chief of police to accept 92.5 and grant funding for the 21-22 selective traffic enforcement program and approve expenditure recommendations and authorize a supplemental appropriation amount of 92.5 to account 100-43409, 2168-61430, 2168-62801, and 2168-63801.
All right, I have a motion by Vice Mayor Shaw, second by Councilperson Harris. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, item number 15 passes. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Thank you very much.